Hey everyone, it's Marianne from the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees. I thought all day on how to film this video, and I've recorded it a few times. I'm not happy with having to say what I have to say, and I don't think it's going to be easy for anyone to. Uh, in the last 24 hours, it's come to our attention that Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted on 5 charges by the Southern District of New York. Those charges are pretty serious. The charges against the New York City Mayor Eric Adams is count 1, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, federal program bribery, and receive campaign contributions by foreign nationals. Count 2 is wire fraud. Count 3 is solicitation of a contribution by a foreign national. Count 4, solicitation of a contribution by a foreign national. Count 5 is bribery. I want you to understand something. Based on what the Southern District of New York has stated today in the press conference, they're making an allegation that our mayor, Mayor Eric Adams, was engaged with companies, corporations, and people, that he would pander to them to benefit himself, whether it was his position, his stature, his campaign. Mayor Adams is innocent until proven guilty. Now, if you ask a New York City retiree, we would say similarly that he's kind of guilty of the same thing, of pandering to the 2 largest unions of the city of New York and insurance companies to benefit them. Since 2014, the Mayor's Office of Labor Relations has been negotiating with 2 of the largest unions to finance their contracts to come up with savings that in this situation was literally on the backs of current retired labor. We have been fighting him for 3 years in court. This started under the de Blasio administration, and it was continued under his. Very much like the issue that he has right now. We are furious with what we've had to deal with. Legal battles, 3 different court cases, 9 wins in court, including 2 unanimous appeals decisions. And yet the mayor is still appealing us in court all the way up to the New York State Court of Appeals. We had that argument in November, and he made leave for appeal in the 3rd case to see if the court would take that as well. We are not going to give up fighting for justice, but we will also tell you that this fight has consumed our life for 3 years. We don't understand how the mayor thinks that it will not be a distraction for him defending himself while trying to represent New Yorkers at the same time. We know what it has taken from our life to fight these cases. It's very important that the mayor take that into consideration. In a video today, press conference that he held outside Gracie Mansion, he talks about the 8.3 million New Yorkers, the 300,000+ employees, but he never mentions the 250,000 retirees that he's been trying to take Medicare from for the last 3 years. Retirees will tell you it is their position that the mayor has been pandering to special interests since he got into office. When he was candidate mayor, he said what de Blasio was trying to do to us was a bait and switch. When he became the mayor, he flip-flopped and took the side of the interest against us. That said, we will reserve our judgment and let the courts play out like he's been forcing us to do. Mayor Adams, we wish you well. It is our reverent hope that someone with common sense, or whoever comes up next to be the next mayor of New York, will recognize what we have been put through and will stop this chaos. And a promise made should be a promise kept, and no one should be privatizing Medicare, clawing back benefits, especially healthcare benefits for retired civil servants who served the city of New York for decades. This city and the mayor has lost our trust. We are going to keep fighting. The mayor may be innocent until proven guilty in a court of law on the charges that he currently faces with the Southern District of New York. But in this situation with the retirees, we found him guilty a long time ago. Everyone, I ask you to keep the faith, keep funding our litigation, because we only have ourselves to protect us until someone with a half a brain comes along and recognized that not our own unions or the mayor of New York could pander to an interest in clawing back benefits for those who served this city, built this city, rebuilt this city after 9/11, and served honorably to not have their healthcare benefits stripped from them or diminished from them or privatized from them while in retirement. Have a good night, everybody.